Consistency over virality, which is basically saying go for regular runs on your videos instead of trying to always chase for that, viral moment. Like, ooh, I see this little shiny object over here. Everybody's doing this. I'm going to do that. And look, oh, they're doing this. I'm going to do that. Try and be consistent, and that is where you're going to find your viewership. It's always important to try and get ahead of yourself, so this way it makes life easier. But when we talk about timeline, this is what it's all about. I go away on holidays for 2 weeks, and I didn't make any videos. I'm going to lose viewerships. Guaranteed. I'm going to have to earn them back because they've gone off to see something else instead. So what you're looking for is to decide, am I making videos on a daily basis, a weekly basis, every 2 weeks, maybe once a month? But I'd probably try at first to do a lot more than that. You definitely want to get yourself into a rhythm of finding a time of day or maybe the weekend, because you may still be working. Maybe you're retired and you've got all the time that you're looking for. By choosing these things is going to help you make some consistencies. Now, I know there's always the shiny, oh, look at that video, got 1,000,000 views, that sort of thing. But if you do you and you stay focused on your target market, so again, me with this video here, this channel, just like my audio channel, this particular channel has a market between people between 40 years old and 60 years old. So I'm going to stay focused on making videos that are going to make that demographic happy. And if I get a breakout video, that's awesome. But it's not going to break my routine of how often I make videos. Now, I'm trying to make this channel even better than what I've done before by learning from my mistakes. I'm going to get myself ahead of the game. I'm going to be at least 2 weeks ahead of the game. It sounds horrible because I'm still trying to play catch up on that. But if you set yourself a goal that you have enough videos in the can, as they like to say, ready to go on a schedule, then you're going to be all set for when you want to go do something else. So maybe it's you've decided if you're doing a talking head video like I'm doing here now, if you're going to have a version of that, maybe you're doing movie reviews. Maybe you're talking about audio equipment. Maybe you're talking about video equipment. Maybe you're talking about accessories and electronics in general. Maybe you're talking about widgets and gig gadgets that you have or you really like. If you're going to do that, and it's going to be based pretty much out of your home or your garage or your shop, then you can dedicate a day or two to film 2 or 3 or 4 videos. Because once you get everything set up and you feel comfortable doing it, you can make a whole bunch of videos. Now, those videos might be something you're going to roll out over time. Maybe it takes you longer to edit your videos. But once you have them filmed and you can move them over to your computer for your next step, then it's going to be easier for you to really set that pace in front of you. Viral videos happen. Now, some people, that's all they go after. And if you look at their channel algorithm, it's like they get these super highs and then they dive and then they're flat down again at the bottom for a long period of time. Where on my channel, for example, Expert Island, if you look at the consistency of viewership, it's much higher than other channels that are similar to mine. I average about twice the amount of views than the average video where people are talking about the same or similar products. Now, when you compare the two, what happens is a lot of times people are chasing things or they're not posting regularly. And for a lot of cases, it seems like people sometimes just stop posting and then they come back to it and they post like 3, 4, 5 videos and then they're off again for a little while. It could be work related. These things happen. But what you try to do is be a little more consistent. So if you can only find time for 2 videos a month, don't make 2 videos, post them, and then be gone with that. Make those 2 videos, set a time and day that YouTube is showing you is best suited for you to launch those videos, which doesn't seem to be too far off from doing it any time these days. But break them up. Don't just post them 1, 2, and then the rest of the month have nothing. Post 1. If you're only going to get to do 2 this month, set the next one 2 weeks away and post it on that day. So this way, at least they're happening on a schedule. Outside of that, try and bring something to bear every week if you can, regardless if it's the same way you bring your content. Would be a good way, a good example to put it. Let's say you can do a video every 2 weeks, but you really want to roll out a video every week. Well, maybe that other video is just a part 2 of the video you did originally. So maybe you, instead of having one 25-minute video, maybe you break it down into 2 parts. As long as you have a start, a middle, and end to every video, that works. So a start, middle, and end to get on a voyage to get somewhere, and then a start, middle, and end while you're there. That's the important thing. Sometimes projects are just too big and they're going to go over multiple videos. But as long as you follow the rule of start, middle, and end, introduce what's going on in the video, get the ball rolling with a story, show what the actual thumbnail is all about, and then end the story at that point. Even if you've only achieved half of the actual project or goal that you're setting out in total, but then when they come back for the second half, the other 8 minutes of that video, there's going to be a small recap. By the way, if you haven't watched the last video, here's a link to it, but we can certainly start right from here because this is where it gets exciting. And then reintroduce where you're going, then actually bring out the storyline, close it off with what's being presented in the thumbnail, and then your video's done. You've now taken a video that was only going to be good for 1 week, but a big video, and you've broken it into 2 segments. I've also seen the opposite happen, where there's some people that have a series. They do like 10 episodes or 12 episodes of an extreme project. And that will take place every week for 3 months. And then they'll disappear for 3 months. But if you're that big or you've gotten that popular, usually by the time I hear about it, the person's already like on, the 4th major project they've done in series, and they've been doing this now for 3 years. But it's a slow buildup, and then there's a gap. If you don't go looking for that content creator, sometimes they disappear from your feed forever. So if you find somebody like that, subscribe to them. And if you're going to be that type of content creator, absolutely remind your viewers, if you're getting some good traction, to subscribe, because at the end of this project, it's going to be 3 months before I come out with my next project, but I really want you to watch it. So please subscribe now, so when it comes out, you can be there. And if you really don't want to miss out, contact me, drop me a DM, and I'll put you on a mailing list, so this way you'll get to find out about it when it actually comes back out. It's getting to that point on YouTube where you really have to take it on yourself if you plan on having a gap between your last runs of shows and your next run of shows. I know it's hard to consume all of this, because if you're watching my particular series right now, we're on actual project number 9 of building a new channel. So being consistent and not viral in your intentions will lead to, of course, more consistency and probably even more viral videos, because you're not chasing after something that your viewers aren't ready to watch. So which leads us right into our next video. Building a community beyond YouTube. That's going to be our 10th episode. And if you want to watch that, it's going to be right here for you. That's the most important video to wrap up this entire package, is how to keep your audience engaged and grow them beyond just YouTube.